right, welcome back, RLWF fans, to Mayhem. And tonight we are going to have the All-Star Tournament for Mayhem. The winner is going to the PLE to face GM Matthew Price in a triple threat match for the belt. But opening up the card tonight, we are going to have a fatal four-way elimination match. Starting out with Ethan Eclipse. All four members of this match are superstars who tried to get into the tournament, but came up short in round one. And so we thought, well, at least let's get them on the show. Let's get them on the show to compete as a consolation prize here. And Ethan Eclipse getting the crowd worked up. Let's keep it going and see who else we've got in this match. Again, we're going to have another tournament on Shock, and the winners of those two tournaments are going to move on to the PLE. And we've got more information about the upcoming PLE, so stay tuned for that. That's coming up later in the show. Up next, bathed in the disinfecting mists, it is the one, the only, Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean just breathing it in. That pure, pure air as he makes his way down to the stage. Mr. Clean, of course, happy to be in the first match because the ring maximally sanitized without everyone's sweat and blood and who knows what else getting all over it. So Mr. Clean is happy. He'll be even happier if he comes out of here with a victory in this fatal four-way. Again, I know that we have been having some issues in terms of the camera work. We're having some technical issues, but we are hoping that is going to be fixed shortly. So we're going to have a wider variety of technical camera cuts for you guys. We'll keep you posted. Bought some beard dye with season 4 money. Exactly. Listen, sometimes you got to change it up. Sometimes you got, even if you're with an iconic look like Mr. Clean, you got to change it up. Quite frankly, as a bald, silver-bearded gentleman myself, I think it's a step backwards for Mr. Clean. But listen, that's just personal bias. Also, you want to talk about incredible looks? How about this rookie, Juan Ramirez, the Falcon? I am legitimately jealous about how good that sombrero looks on him. Again, cousin of El Guapo, Diego Hernandez, who has moved on in the tournament. We'll be seeing him later on in the show. Both excellent luchador wrestlers from Mexico. And no doubt once all of this All-Star Tournament situation has been resolved, we're going to see them in tag team action. And I think that's where you're really going to see them shine. I think that's where that tandem, you know what I mean? That familiarity is going to come into play. Juan Ramirez, the third participant in this fatal four-way elimination match, who is last. Listen, you want to talk about iconic luchadors. The one, the only, Jesus Cruz. Multiple-time All-Star champion. Jesus Cruz missed out on a chance to make it another one. Winning the All-Star again, he would have loved to have done that, but came up short against Diego Hernandez in the qualifiers. And now in a fatal four-way elimination match against his cousin, as well as others. The great the great Jesus Cruz. The crowd showing their appreciation. And there we go, Ethan Eclipse versus Mr. Clean. versus the Falcon, Juan Ramirez. And the great Jesus Cruz. Let me start the prediction, and you can let me know who you think is coming out on top. Again, elimination match, so it's going to be the last man standing. And as always, if you would like to have your very own superstar right there in the middle of the ring, all you have to do is subscribe to the NormCantShoot Twitch channel, including the free Amazon Prime sub. If they're still doing that, I believe they were going to end that, but if they're still doing that, you can still use it. And you can also just come hang out with us for a couple of streams, bet on a few matches, and once you've got 5,000 channel points, cash them in, and you can have your very own superstar in there absolutely free of charge. We would love to have you. We have got an unprecedented number of community superstars here in Season 4 already, and I expect by the end of the season we are going to be, if anything, overloaded with incredible talent. Juan Ramirez gets a table out. That is a surefire way to get the fans on your side. And Mr. Clean one-ups him. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. One-ups him with a ladder on the outside. Mr. Clean finally back inside the ring. Goes after Jesus Cruz immediately, but then eats a one-legged dropkick from Ethan Eclipse. Again, Eclipse and Ramirez, rookies here in Season 4. We have already seen a number of impressive rookies so far in Season 4. With more on the way, no doubt. Double pins here, only the one count on Mr. Clean, and didn't even get that far with Ethan Eclipse. Oh, Mr. Clean split open. We know from history, ladies and gentlemen, that might just set him off. Eclipse and Ramirez teaming up there against Jesus Cruz. Mr. Clean does not appreciate bloodstains in that bandana, and that could be bad news for everybody else in this match. Jesus handing out the drop kicks, though. Right now, Ethan Eclipse takes a powder on the outside. Blaze, welcome in, sir. Welcome in. And Jesus on the apron. Mr. Clean bringing him back in the hard way with a DDT off the middle ropes. There's the pinfall, broken up by Juan Ramirez. Not sure why he did that. Maybe that's just out of respect for the more veteran luchador. But this is an elimination match. It is every man for himself. Braden Storm is going to be in the tournament on Shock. So tonight is Mayhem's. Braden Storm, of course, a member of Shock, so we're going to see him on Thursday. We'll see. I mean, listen, the kid has shown incredible talent. It's entirely possible he might take the whole thing. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of talent in both of these tournaments. Eclipse going for the pin on Mr. Clean. Broken up by Jesus Cruz. Maybe the elimination did not work, thanks to 2K. We'll have to wait and see. This may or may not be an elimination match. Once we get our first pinfall or submission, we will find out if 2K screwed me. Pinfall by Ramirez. Only got the one. Super kick to the face of Jesus Cruz, and Eclipse setting him up for something, but interrupted by Juan Ramirez. And the luchador is taking control of this match. Yeah, I mean, I made a custom match and put it in there. With 2K, you never know. It's just kind of like 50-50 as to whether you're actually going to get what you asked for. So listen, this is what we do. We'll make it work. Or it's equally possible that the AI is just dumb and doesn't realize you shouldn't be breaking up pins when there's an elimination match. Who knows? Pick your poison, 2K. Jesus Cruz has a garbage can lid out from underneath the ring and clobbers Ethan Eclipse with it. Grabs the table, sets it up inside the ring. I would love nothing more than to see someone go through that table. Fingers crossed Fingers crossed, RLWF fans. Jesus Cruz in the corner. And Ramirez on the attack. Eclipse and Mr. Clean fighting on the outside. Here comes Ramirez and Ethan Eclipse. Oof. With the Samoan drop. Everyone on the outside right now. Again, no disqualifications, no countouts, but pinfalls or submissions have to happen inside the ring. So at some point, they're going to have to migrate back inside the squared circle here. Clean grabs the garbage can lid. Must be desperate time for him to touch a garbage can lid. Good Lord. His OCD must be off the charts right now. And Eclipse clocks him over the top of the head with the lid. Jesus Cruz, the last man standing, heads back inside the ring. Grabs that table once again. And sets it up. Ethan Eclipse back inside the ring. Jesus with a big drop kick to the side of the head. There's the pinfall. Kicks out at 1. And Jesus Cruz and Juan Ramirez left inside the ring. Clean and Eclipse continue their fight on the outside, while the luchadors go at it inside the ring. Two count only. Jesus Cruz can't believe it. He thought he had it. Remind me after the stream, Sean, and I can send you the his username. I don't think he's posted in the actual chat yet, so or in the Discord yet, so I'm not sure if you'll see him. Pinfall now from Ethan Eclipse, trying to steal it. Juan Ramirez heads over, but Cruz manages to kick out regardless. Oh! Canadian Destroyer from Juan Ramirez. Eclipse rolls out of the ring and right into the ladder. And the Falcon soaring high right now. But Mr. Clean. A few well-placed punches, and here's a few more for him. Jesus Cruz determined to put someone through that table. And it may be Mr. Clean sent into the corner. And monkey flip through the table. I mean, my love of the monkey flip is well known, so Jesus Cruz just trying to earn brownie points from me, and it is working. This incredible superstar goes for the pin. Broken up by Eclipse. What a move from Jesus Cruz. And boom! Solito del Sol. 1, 2, 3. And Juan Ramirez picks up the victory in the Fatal 4-Way. Again, not an elimination match, thanks 2K, but still an incredible match. I mean, credit to Jesus Cruz for that unbelievable table spot. But in the end, Ramirez victorious in the Fatal 4-Way. All right, over to the women's division next for some tag team action. And out first, the most hated tag team in women's professional wrestling. You know them, you love them, you love to hate them, and you hate knowing them. You follow that? I didn't follow that. It is Tonga and Mauler.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall.
An international duo of disrespect. Tonga and Mauler heading to the ring. Victorious last week against the Mutual Admiration Society. And back in action here again. Lost to the champs, the Living Legends, in week 1. But a win here, I mean, 2 wins in a row would certainly put them, I would think, at the front of the line for a rematch at the PLE to try and take those tag team belts off the Living Legends. But they are going to have to get through these two. It is Bobbie and Silencio. Again, they are coming off a draw against the champs. And so, again, I would say that these are probably the 2 top teams in competition for a shot at those belts. And so, an incredibly important match here between the 2. I mean, too tough to call. Too tough to call between these 2. 2 incredible teams. Of course, Tonga and Mauler have been here in the women's tag division since season 1. Former tag team champs. Bobbie and Silencio, a newer team, but highly skilled. Let's get to the match. Tonga is going to be starting off here against Silencio, the Spanish assassin. Let me start that prediction.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team action is now.
And Silencio with a flurry of kicks, but Tonga puts an end to that. And now trying to end this one early on a submission. But Silencio able to break free. Silencio sent into the corner. Big elbow waiting for Tonga as she came in after her. But Tonga right back on the attack. And now Silencio sent into enemy territory. Here's the tag. We're going to see a little tag team action. Tonga holds the arm of the big axe handle, double axe handle by Mauler. Silencio in the corner, and oof, there's an elbow to fight her way out, and now tries for a quick little sneaky crucifix pin. Got a 2 count, I think more just out of surprise for Mauler than anything else. Mauler, though, right back on the attack in the corner. Again, that trademark violence from Mauler, but here comes Silencio with a little of her own. Knee lift to the face. Into the corner, and oh, Silencio tried to hit Mauler, but Mauler with the counter. And now with the reversal on Silencio, Mauler coming back strong. Silencio rakes the eyes to gain control, has her on the ropes, but Mauler still fighting back. Huge boot to the face. Bobbie back in the corner now, and Silencio. There's the tag team. Off the ropes, and a big boot to the face by Tonga. Of course, the referee for this match, the great Peter Jordanson, back in the ring finally. Silencio once again finds herself in the grips of Tonga and Mauler, off the ropes. And the double arm drag into the kicks as well. Bobbie desperately calling for a tag and finally gets it. It's her first entry here into the match. Springboard. Beautiful move there from the goddess. And now toying with her prey a little bit. Hey, the Southern Nerd, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. Glad to have you aboard. Freddie, welcome in as well. Tonga holds her in the corner for the big boot of Mauler. But Bobbie comes out swinging. And, oh! What a gutbuster from the Mauler. Bobbie in the corner, and again, look at the great tag team synergy here from Tonga and Mauler. That's the experience. Oh my God! Holds her steady for the drop kick to the back of the head. Silencio wisely comes in to break up that pin. Bobbie with the counter on the attack. She is definitely going to need a tag, and so sends Tonga into the corner. Backbreaker from Bobbie into the suplex from Silencio. Again, Silencio and Bobbie have been gelling more as a team. This season, I wasn't even sure they were going to remain a team this season, of course, from opposing factions. But I suppose with the dissolution of the Brotherhood, they have decided to keep the partnership going, and it is starting to pay dividends. Only a 1 count.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Into the corner, and Bobbie yelling at the referee. Bobbie giving the business to the referee. Tonga grabs her from behind, taking advantage of the distraction. The referee looked genuinely terrified of the goddess Bobbie, and I can't say I blame him. Oh, slap to the face by Mauler. Bobbie is not going to like that. The goddess does not appreciate being disrespected. In the corner. And no, Bobbie fighting back. In desperate need of a tag, I would think, but going for the offense instead. Oh my goodness. And the springboard connects. Mauler heads out in front of the announce desks. Bobbie, unsure what she's going to do, heads back into the ring. They're going to lock up. And a little eye rake there from Bobbie. But Mauler has her up. And a huge powerbomb connects in the corner. Silencio calls for the tag. Bobbie's going to have to fight her way to that corner. Reversed there by Mauler. And now Bobbie, mocking Mauler, goes coast to coast with the big boots. And there's the tag. We're going to see what is going on here. They are both going to the top rope. Oh my goodness. What a move. Leg hooked, and now it's Tonga going to have to come in and save her partner's bacon. A double dive from the top rope by Silencio and Bobbie. Unbelievable. Mauler sent back into the corner. And we're going to see more tag team actions. A big back body drop. Good height on that one. Silencio heads back to the corner, and Bobbie heads back to work. Bobbie on the middle rope. And boom! Hits the elbow from way downtown. And boom! Insult to injury connects. Leg is hooked. Is that going to finally be enough to put them away? No. With the kickouts. Going immediately for another one, but this time the dirty pin. The ref doesn't see it, but Mauler able to kick out. And DDT. Oh my goodness, that's got to be it. Surely now. Mauler showing incredible intestinal fortitude. Bobbie throwing a fit, let's be honest. Springboard move. Bobbie's just going to keep pinning her until she stays down. But the Mauler refusing to lay down for the 3. Bobbie finally, I think out of frustration more than anything else, tags in Silencio. She is steamed up. Silencio hits the knee. Tries for the pin. And finally, that was enough. I mean, the Mauler kicked out, I think, 4 times in a row. So at a certain point, you got to give up. And your winners, Bobbie and Silencio, and with a draw against the champs and a win here against their toughest competition in the women's tag division right now. You gotta think they are at the front of the line for the women's tag belts. We'll have to wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time at last for the beginning of the All-Star Tournament. We're going to have 4 one-on-one matches. The winners of those matches are going to face off, and then the winners of those matches are going to be in the final, in the main event. And coming out first, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Johnny Thumbs. Now, we've gotten a little bit more information about this guy. First of all, he does have a contract with the RLWF, did not have a contract when he showed up out of nowhere, beating up Jesus Cruz before the match so he could interfere and take his place in the match against Malik. My understanding is that he is an associate of an associate of someone of a bit of shady reputation down in Las Vegas. Not sure. I believe there is a connection there, perhaps with Malik, of course, who is, of course, a notorious degenerate gambler down there. We'll have to see what the story is there, but managed to get a contract. I believe what happened was that there was supposed to be, as we see Takuma coming out here, let's not downplay the presence of this man. This is going to be 2 big boys going at it in the ring here in the first match of the All-Star Tournament. But we did have a new superstar that was supposed to be joining here as a rookie called Gentleman George, and he has bowed out and given his spot to Johnny Thumbs. Now, listen, was there any kind of coercion? Was there any kind of intimidation that caused it? I can't say for certain. I'll tell you, Gentleman George decided in a hurry, and no one has seen him since. So, listen, we'll have to wait and see. But what a story it would be for this guy to go for muscling his way into the RLWF right to an All-Star Championship match. But he's got to get through Takuma. Look at the size of these 2 beefy boys. Let me start that prediction. You can let me know who you think is coming out on top. Johnny Thumbs impressing early. Again, he was fairly dominant in his match to qualify. And look at Takuma. He can't believe it. Thumbs just tossing Takuma around. And listen, if you're a longtime RLWF fan, you know that is absolutely no easy feat. Takuma trying to fight back, but just getting shoved away by Johnny Thumbs. Unbelievable. And now it looks like they're going to go toe-to-toe, a little fisticuffs, ladies and gentlemen, between 2 of the biggest competitors on Mayhem. The arena shaking with every hit. Ooh! For a man of those proportions, that was an impressive kick. And now, chair out from below the ring. I will remind everyone this is an Extreme Rules match. All the matches in the first round are Extreme Rules matches.
That's what this match is all about, Saxton.
So, chairs and anything else you can find are good game. Oh my goodness. Takuma launching Johnny Thumbs almost right out of the ring. And now, oh goodness, dropped him face first. You're not kidding, Oreo. This is a carnivore match. All meat, no veg. Leg hook by Johnny Thumbs, trying to advance. Oof, only got the two. Only got the... If one of these guys hits a superplex, the ring may collapse. And quite frankly, I'm here to see it. And, oof, inverted chokeslam. And now look at this disrespectful pin. Just placing a hand on the chest of Takuma. Johnny heading back under the ring for a little assistance. This is the third match overall, first match of the tournament. Zeke, so you have not missed too much. And a sneaky pin here from Takuma, but only got the 1 count. Table in the ring. Takuma sets it up. Drags him to the oh no. Oh no, no, Takuma. Johnny Thumbs fighting back here against Takuma. Saved himself from going through a table. And boom. Claw slam, the strength needed to pull off that move. And now a sledgehammer, oh no. I get the feeling this isn't the first time Johnny Thumbs has worked a guy over with a sledgehammer. I'm just throwing it out there. Superman punch from Takuma. Takuma lights the table on fire. Takuma, for the love of God, put him through that table. Table on fire, but no. Johnny Thumbs with the reversal. And now Takuma and Johnny Thumbs both desperately trying to put the other through the flaming table. Will one of them succeed before the flames die down? Oh, huge right hand to Johnny Thumbs. The flaming table may be the least of his worries, although, oh, burns his face. Oh my goodness. Goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. Only the 1 count. Takuma. Do it, Takuma. No! Johnny Thumbs with the reversal again. And oof. Drops him face first to the mat.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse.
Thumbs in the corner. Takuma heads out of the ring, tries to grab him. Johnny Thumbs heading out now. I mean, listen, the table's still on fire. There's still, oh no. Johnny Thumbs knocks the table over. The flames go out. I mean, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it is a possibility. That's the positive. That is the glass half full version of the flaming tables. Takuma split open off that hit from Johnny Thumbs as they are going toe-to-toe right on the logo. And oh my goodness, Thumbs drops him with a big clothesline, and now right back to the sledgehammer. Thumbs with the pin. Is that finally enough? No. Kick out from Takuma.
That could have been it.
Johnny Thumbs not sure what he's going to be doing here next. A little indecisive. Has him up. Or bombed on top of the table. Takuma rolls out. Johnny right out after him. Counter from Takuma. Takuma. Chokeslam onto the steel steps. Oh my God. What a move. And now has him up. Oh, we're going to see the F10. Oh. Oh. Takuma. Where's Takuma going? Takuma. Takuma heading to the stage. Not sure what was going on there with Takuma. I thought he was going to head back to the dressing room, but oh no. Gutbuster from Johnny Thumbs. 2 count only, shoulder up. What a match. What a way to kick off the All-Star Tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Superman punch. Connects for Takuma again. And now, a little gator roll trying to keep Johnny Thumbs discombobulated. Leg is hooked. Has he finally done it? Is Takuma moving on? Not yet. Johnny Thumbs shoulder up. Takuma trying a different tack here. Oh, I thought he was going for a submission instead. Just punching him in the face. Johnny Thumbs in the corner. Takuma with a clubbing blow to the back. Thumbs trying to head back inside the ring and headbutts Takuma. You can see the damage done to both of these competitors. A brutal matchup. Johnny goes for the pin. 2 count only. Takuma with the kickouts. Once again, Johnny Thumbs has the sledgehammer in hand. Takuma up off the floor, though, on the attack. Thumbs sent into the ring. Takuma right in after him. And, oh, they both kind of got twisted up there. Thumbs hits the clothesline and now setting him up for something. Takuma gets to his feet. And, oh! The inverted chokeslam and the disrespectful pin. And 1, 2, 3, Johnny Thumbs is moving on to round 2 of the All-Star Tournament. They are going to take him backstage, get him cleaned up. We have an incredible medical staff here. And Johnny Thumbs with a huge victory over Takuma. All right, next match of round 1. Again, it's going to be an Extreme Rules match. And coming out first, another Season 4 rookie, Dirty Sanchez. Custom music, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta love it. The man came prepared. An impressive victory in his debut to earn his spot in this tournament. Letting the fans get an eyeful as he slowly makes his way down to the ring. Again, we have already seen one rookie advance to round 2. Are we going to see another here? Dirty Sanchez ready for competition, and who is his opponent going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is rookie versus veteran, as Dirty Sanchez squaring off against your Twitch champion, FTN Colm. Again, successfully defended the belt last week against Smiley Sinner. And Colm challenging Sharknado as perhaps the greatest Twitch champion of all time. I mean, if he isn't it, he is certainly up there at this point, especially if he can defend. And now the belt is going to be defended every week now, ladies and gentlemen. So it is going to be only a matter of time before we find out whether he is going to be the best ever or if he's going to be second best to Sharknado. I think I listen, you all know I love Sharknado. You all know we all love Sharknado. But listen, I got to think Colm might just do it. Might just do it. And on top of that, looking for that All-Star Championship so he can become a double champion to boot. But he's got to get through Dirty Sanchez to do it. Let me start the prediction. And you can let me know who you think is going to win this match. Again, an Extreme Rules match. No disqualifications, no countouts. And Colm starting off with a submission early. Sanchez rolls his way free. But you can see damage done already to that left arm. Oh! Uses the right to hit the springboard DDT. Nice counter there from Colm. Colm stomping away, but there's a counter from Sanchez. Counter from Cole. Some strong technical wrestling from FTN Colm to the surprise of no one. Off the ropes, Colm hits the knee. Springboard from the middle rope, but Sanchez had rolled out of the way. Good ring awareness there from Dirty Sanchez. Now fighting at ringside. Sanchez has him up, but no. Counter from Colm. They continue to duke it out here in front of the announcers' desks. Backbreaker facebuster combo right into the concrete floor. And Sanchez reverses Colm into the ring. Rolls in after him. Springboard cutter. Beautifully executed. But Colm right there with the counter again. Unloading with a big combination. Has him up. Oh, the pile driver. Colm thinks he might have a shot here, but only got the one. Sanchez, a big, strong guy. More work is going to have to be done. Look at this. Rally from Colm into the Pele kick to the face. Colm's going to go under the ring for a little inspiration, and he brings back with him a kendo stick. Oof, across the knees of Sanchez. And then right across the dome. Colm headed to the top rope. Sanchez on his feet. And steps aside. Playing a little possum, I think Sanchez was there. Rolls to the outside. They're going to go at each other again here. Sanchez has Colm close to that announcer's desk. Another big cutter, this time onto the concrete floor by Sanchez. Sanchez under the ring, he's got a chair. Opts not to use it yet as he sees Colm getting to his feet. Maybe he's got something else planned. They lock up. Colm instead sends him back inside the ring. Oh! Double stomp there from Sanchez. Goes for the pin, but doesn't even get the one count against Colm. Sanchez trying for a springboard, but Colm sets him right into the crossroads. Only gets the two, though. Just goes for the pin again, and this time a dirty pin. The referee doesn't see it. Only got the one. And they are going to go toe-to-toe, blow-to-blow here. Fans loving it. You can see the sold-out Mayhem Arena crowd going absolutely crazy. The excitement for this All-Star tournament has been building for weeks. And when we finally get to that triple threat title match at the PLE, the roof is going to get blown off for sure. And again, there will be an announcement later about that PLE. Unloading on each other right now. Both of them shake the cobwebs out. And Sanchez, oh! What a move. Oh, so close. 2.5 for Dirty Sanchez. DB, welcome in, welcome in. Cole with another reversal. Sanchez splits him open. What a move. Leg is hooked. 2 count again. Sanchez wondering what he's going for the pin again. A quick pin. Now he's going for the dirty pin. He also only gets the 1. Both superstars pulling out all the stops here. An incredible match. Sanchez, oh! The backbreaker. Still not enough. Colm kicking out at 2. Sanchez is losing his mind. Big combination. Unloading, has him backed up into the corner. But Colm once again catches the foot. This time Sanchez ready for him. Grabs the kendo stick as Colm rolls out of the ring. And Sanchez breaks the kendo stick across the lower back of Colm. Into the ring he goes. Sanchez in the corner, setting up Colm. Fireman's carry, and dropped him on the back of his neck, and surely that's got to be the 3. It is not. Unbelievable. Listen, I'm frustrated for Sanchez at this point. Unloading on Colm. Colm, though. Sheer force of will trying to fight back here. Sanchez has him up and over. He is not done. A second teardrop suplex. And a third. Rolls him over. I'm not even going to call it. We're going to wait and see. Glad I didn't. Glad I didn't. Colm putting on an inhuman, a superhuman performance. Ooh, that is an interesting way to get out of a hold. And now reversed into the crossroads. Colm trying to steal this match from Dirty Sanchez, but no, 2 count again. Wow. Wow. The fans getting their money worth tonight. Colm coast to coast with the clothesline. And now, with the mounted punches to the face, Colm desperately trying to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, and the submission hold might just do the trick. Sanchez taps, and Colm, after giving 100% and then another 100% on top of that to hang in there, gets the victory over Dirty Sanchez. But one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. The RLWF superstars are not disappointing here in Season 4. Everything taken up at least 1 notch, perhaps 2. All right, so far, some incredible matches in this tournament, and I expect this one may very well be the next. It is JC Brooklyn coming out first. Again, another Extreme Rules match. No countouts, no disqualification, no rules. Well, I mean, a couple of rules, but mostly no rules. JC Brooklyn had his Season 4 debut, winning the match to qualify tonight. And JC looks fired up. He looks ready. Again, JC working hard in the gym in the offseason, and it is paying results visually and in terms of his performance. We'll see how he measures up in this match. His opponent.
Things are about to get good.
You know what, with the new music system, I don't even fear the copyright strike for this one.
And his opponent from
I don't even fear it. Bring it on.
weighing in at 250.
Because the ladies and the gentlemen, the one, the only Alpha Omega himself, it is Nico. Making his way to the ring, Nico versus JC Brooklyn. Former Brotherhood teammates, now that I'm thinking of it. Again, the Brotherhood is no more, and it is every man for himself, especially with a potential shot at the All-Star Championship on the line. Of course, both of these men were on Shock last season and drafted by Matthew Price to Mayhem.
A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong.
And Nico versus JC Brooklyn to move on in the All-Star Tournament. Dentrassi welcome in. Dentrassi having a big win last week as well against Marcella Drossi. Man alive.
Extreme Rules match, you need a bit of a deranged
There's the
mind.
prediction, and Nico
This is where all the barriers
with a
down. You really
springboard
find
top
that
rope
superstar
cutter to
skills
open up the
and
match.
they're capable
Nico
of
not wasting any time here against JC Brooklyn. He has got his number right now. Stomping away, working his way limb to limb to limb,
slowly, methodically,
putting the
and
boots
gracefully.
to JC Brooklyn. Nice counter there from JC. There's the lockup. JC has them up and over for the suplex. A lot of people are superstitious about watching their matches too, Dentrassi. So you're not the first. You're not the first.
Springs to the second, no third.
Springboard cutter connects again.
To the cutter. Amazing.
Nico absolutely killing it right now. Big knee to the face. And Brooklyn having a hard time getting the offense going against Nico. Nico with the slingshot. Clothesline, leg is hooked. Nico trying to finish this one early, but only got the one count. Nico now slides back out. Brooklyn waiting for him. Slams him to the concrete floor. And JC trying to turn the tide of this match.
Just non-stop aggression.
Stomping him into the dirt. Nico tossed back inside the ring. JC's gonna not come in empty-handed. Has the garbage can. Fans chanting, "We want tables." Disappointed they've got the garbage can instead, but listen, both effective weapons when used properly. Only a one count again for Nico. JC and Nico duking it out in the corner. And now Nico with the garbage can, hurling it into the back of JC Brooklyn. Sends them into the corner.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Has them up on the top rope, but nice counter from Brooklyn. Brute, that is awesome. Just let me know if you did you hashtag him RLWF? If so, I'll pick him up after the stream. Toe-to-toe, middle of the ring. The fans are loving every minute of it. They are hyped up after banger tonight. And now fists are flying between Nico and JC Brooklyn. JC has him up. And thought he was going for the power slam, but went for the cutter instead. Oh, perfect, Brute. Great. Thank you very much. I'll check that out after stream. Another exciting debut coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
JC under the ring. He's got a sledgehammer. Does not want the sledgehammer. All right, listen. Some people are particular about the weapons they want to use. JC, obviously such a person. Going for the suplex, but no, reversed by Nico. Ooh. Spinning kick to the face there. Once again has the trash can. And once again, slamming it down on top of JC Brooklyn. And again, split him open on that one. Hit him right in the forehead. And Nico sends him head over heels with that lariat clothesline. Hooks the leg, middle of the ring. No rope breaks in sight, but only got the two. Only got the two. Irish whip. Hits the knee. Leg hooked again. Nico sensing that the end is nigh for JC, but not yet. 2.5, and beautiful springboard out of the corner. Fans chanting fight forever, and if JC keeps up this resilience, that might very well be the case, but Nico trying to prove me wrong immediately. Submission hold locked in. Referee waiting to see if JC submits, but he does not. You can see their arm is hurting. But they escape from the hold in the corner, though, from Nico. Nico's going to go coast to coast. Oh! The spinning kick to the head. How much more can JC Brooklyn take? On the ropes, literally and figuratively. Irish whip by Nico. Missed on the spin kick. And they are once again going to trade blows in the center of the ring. I mean, JC Brooklyn has to be on his last legs here. He is going to have to pull out all the stops to get the victory. But he may just do it. Still continuing to trade blows here. And again, unloading. Guns blazing. JC with a big knee splits Nico open. Hooks the leg. Is JC Brooklyn going to steal this match? 1-2, no. Nico with the shoulder up this time. Another incredible match. JC out of the corner. Out of the corner. Setting him up. Running Enziguri out of the corner. JC not done yet. Does not go for the pin. He's going to bring in a sledgehammer. He is going to make absolutely sure that Nico's not getting up, but Nico does get up and hits him with the kick. Oh no. Could this be it? Nico gets the win. Nico gets the win. So close for JC Brooklyn, but in the end, your winner and advancing to round 2, it is Nico. Another incredible match tonight. All right, now for the final match of round 1 of the tournament, and coming out first, the rookie, El Guapo, Diego Hernandez. Now he has a much longer full name, which I'm not going to even attempt. I'm not even going to attempt it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have that memorization capacity, but El Guapo, again, another one of the impressive luchadors we have seen. Again, we've got Diego Hernandez, we've got Juan Ramirez, we've also had El Padre over on Shock. So we have seen some incredible luchador talent joining us here, and I am for it. The Tron says Smiley Center, but it is not, in fact, Smiley Center coming to the ring. A little bit of it. Listen, we're getting the custom Trons worked out. Although, shout out to the great Smiley Center, but it is, in fact, Krytorin making his way to the ring. Again, impressive. Getting a win in his qualifying match, and then also coming out on top of a 6-man match last week as well. Krytorin making his way to the ring. Should be an incredible match here against El Guapo, Diego Hernandez. Sorry, Krytorin, we got the little mixed up on the Trons. I haven't done your Tron yet, but we'll get that fixed. Again, custom Trons are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly but surely, you're going to see them. I'm also hoping to get the stage stuff going as well. So, over the next couple of weeks, we are hoping to get everybody caught up, and once again having full custom Trons and full custom stages and individual custom logos. Ladies and gentlemen, if you had any hesitation about joining the RLWF, you're a fool. I don't mean to disrespect you in that way, but why on earth would you not want to be part of the greatest EFED on the internet? Except maybe RPW. But, like, I mean, we're right up there. Right up there, ladies and gentlemen. Krytorin versus Diego Hernandez. Let's start that prediction. Up and over, and Diego sends him face first into the logo. Hernandez with the sling blade and the drop kick to the side of the face. Hernandez coming in with a lot of energy, to be expected. Off the ropes, missed on the kick. Misjudged that one. Maybe got a little too hyped up. And Krytorin slowing things down a little bit with the head scissors. Rolls him over, and boom. Eats a spinning kick from Hernandez. Hernandez setting up in the corner already. Krytorin. Oh! Hits the black magic. Rolls him over. Does not go for the pin. Krytorin with the counter. Missed on the kick. They both missed on whatever they're going for there. A well-balanced match thus far. And here we go once again, going toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring. Krytorin daring Diego to hit him. Not feeling any pain. I doubt that mask offers a whole lot of protection. Oof, certainly not against a spin kick like that, Krytorin. Heads under the ring, grabs a kendo stick, and oof, cracks it into the foot of Diego Hernandez, rolls him over for the pin. I can't imagine that's going to be enough, only gets the one.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Elbow dropped. Krytorin waiting for El Guapo, and springboard clothesline connects. And Krytorin going top rope. And boom, hits the elbow. What a move. Krytorin not done yet, though. Continuing the attack, has him on the ropes. Irish whip, missed on the kick. But catches the foot. Oh, reversal after reversal after reversal. And Hernandez coming out on top of that exchange. Irish whip. Goes nowhere. They lock up. Krytorin's going to try and drag him to the corner. Does just that. Face first into the turnbuckle. But Diego waiting with the elbow. And rolling around now. Both of them trying to get the pin on the other. And finally, Diego. Mr. Howard, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Welcome in. Into the corner. Follows up with the clothesline. He is not done. Off the ropes. Spears him in the midsection. Irish whip. And the big knee splits open Krytorin. Leg is hooked. 2 count only. Krytorin gets the shoulder up.
But can it be done again? How much is left after that? Listen, that should have ended things.
Krytorin hits the suplex, but landed on the kendo stick and I think hurt both of them. Krytorin and Diego slow to their feet. Krytorin maybe going for a DDT, but countered by Hernandez. Sling blade dropkick combo again connecting for El Guapo. Grabs the kendo stick as Krytorin heads out of the ring, but Diego from the top rope. What a move.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
An unbelievable match. Again, this is going to be the final match of round 1. And then we are going to move on to the second round.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to
Out of the corner again. And Black Magic connects. It is indeed Mr. Howard. There's the pin. 1-2 only.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
I'll hit the info here for you. Hopefully this is going to be working. There you go. There's the info. We're happy to have you. Unloading on each other again. I think that Diego may be bleeding from underneath that mask. Well, I mean, DB, the rules of physics don't always work here in the RLWF. It's just the talent is too incredible for physics to work. Super kick connected, and Krytorin finally able to make it over for the pin, but it's not enough. 2 count only. 2 count only. Off the ropes. Krytorin hits the kick. And now locks in the submission hold. Can he get the rookie to tap? He does. And just like that, Krytorin
Here is your winner.
moving on to the second round with the win by submission over El Guapo.
Total defeat is really its own reward.
And we will see how he fares in round 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 of the All-Star Tournament. You can see suspended above the ring, both matches in round 2 are going to be inside of a steel cage. The winner of this match is going to be pinfall or submission or escaping out of the cage. Somehow I feel like that latter option may be a little bit problematic for Johnny Thumbs, but we have been surprised before. We are going to skip through some of these intros here. And his opponent, your Twitch champion. It is FTN CAW versus Johnny Thumbs inside of a steel cage. The winner going to the main event and possibly to the PLE for a shot at the All-Star Championship. FTN CAW versus Johnny Thumbs as they lower that cage. Let me start the prediction. CAW rushes at Johnny Thumbs and he barely feels it. And boom! Oh my goodness. Like I say, we saw the problems that Takuma had against Johnny Thumbs, and CAW is going to have to use all of that ring IQ, all of that technical ability and know-how to pull off a win against this absolute beast. Counter from CAW. And there we go, a nice drop kick. I mean, again, CAW may have, if I had to call any kind of advantage for CAW, I think if it comes to escaping the cage, I feel like that's going to be a quicker process for CAW. So he may have the advantage if he can just do enough damage to Johnny Thumbs to get a head start on that cage. I don't think that Johnny Thumbs is going to be able to catch him. But again, we haven't seen Johnny Thumbs. Some of these big men move surprisingly quickly. CAW wisely attacking the knee, attacking the legs of the big man. A smart move against a larger opponent, as I have said many times. Off the ropes, and oh, missed on the knee. Thumbs rolls out of the way. And Johnny has him up. And trying to power slam him, but CAW fighting back. Grabs him from behind, but to no avail. CAW keeps going, but oh my goodness, look at the Thumbs just literally tossing him around the ring like a child. Thumbs asking them to open the door, but CAW attacking from behind. I forgot that was an option. That might be the best way for Johnny to get out that door. Again, pinfalls or submissions still do count in this match. Clothesline connects, and Johnny Thumbs is going to climb it. I mean, let's see. He's having a little bit of difficulty. CAW gets to his feet. I mean, he's definitely a little slower. He's already up. What am I talking about? Putting the boots to CAW, sends him down. Johnny Thumbs. Johnny Thumbs struggling to get up over the lip of that cage. CAW. Oh my gosh. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. CAW can only look on and watch in disbelief as Johnny Thumbs, just like that, moves on to the final.
Here is your winner,
Johnny Thumbs defying all expectations and makes quick work of FTN CAW by climbing over the top of the cage. Unbelievable. This man full of surprises. All right, after a stunning resolution to the last match, let's see the second match here in round 2 of the All-Star Tournament here on Mayhem. Once again, the steel cage high above the ring, and coming out first, it is Nico. This is going to be another Another great match. And the Alpha Omega and Nico heads to the ring. And his opponent's still not Smiley Center. He is instead Krytorin. We'll let him make his appearance first before we cut the intro. We're not going to cut him off that quickly. Come on now. After the performance that he has been given, undefeated so far in the RLWF, the legend, Krytorin. All right, there's the bell. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's going over the top or coming out with the victory one way or the other. Krytorin on the attack immediately here. Stomping away on Nico, drops the elbow. Some good old-fashioned brutality from Krytorin, but a big spin kick from Nico, the equalizer. Krytorin sends Nico into the corner. The fans counting it off as he unloads with the forearms to the chest. And boom. Hits the suplex as well. Going for a quick pin. I can't imagine that's going to get Nico. Only the 1 count. Nico missed on that spin kick. Krytorin, oof. Double chop to the sides of the head, I think, there. Nico fighting his way out of the corner now. Has him up, and Alabama slam right onto the logo. Nico trying to escape out of the corner, having difficulty getting his footing, and Krytorin's going to make him pay for it, collapsing him from that top rope. And now Krytorin's going to make a move. Also having some difficulty. Again, the space in those, in between those rings, those chain links, are smaller than I think people expect. Nico grabs him by the leg and trying to pull him back down from the lip. Does not want to have a repeat of the last match with a quick victory with an escape, unless it's his own. Both men back inside. Oh! The Samoan spikes to the neck from Nico. Jawbreaker. And Nico, what is this? Oh! Drops him right on his head. And Nico asking for the cage door to open. Krytorin getting to his feet. The referee having some difficulty getting the lock undone. We have never, I think, had an escape from the door, to be honest. We'd have to go back and check, but I don't believe so. Only a 1 count for Nico, but setting up Krytorin for something here. Could be bad news for the rookie. Has him up in the electric chair, but Krytorin fighting back. And, oof, drops him right on the shin. Repositioning him. Krytorin, look at this. Showing off the fitness. But Nico showing off the wrestling skills. Float over powerbomb. Krytorin props himself up in the corner. And Nico, oh no. Oh no. Don't look. Gentlemen, don't look. Oh my goodness. Our apologies to Mrs. Krytorin, whoever she is.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a short
Nico a golden opportunity to perhaps get up over that ring. If I took that move, I would never get up again, let alone be able to climb up to the top of the cage and stop Nico from escaping. But that is exactly what Krytorin is doing, made of sterner stuff than I am. Trying to pull him down from the lip. You're not kidding, Obi. Oh my goodness. That's why I said avert your eyes. I knew it was coming. Face first off the cage. But Nico still fighting. Oh, it's another big spin kick. Nico stomping away, and oh no, big forearm to the face. An incredible match. Either of these superstars would be worthy of heading to the final, and it may just be Nico. 2 count only. Krytorin gets the shoulder up. New member of the Sopranos group, exactly. And Nico setting up Krytorin. Has him up again in the electric chair, and once again Krytorin fighting his way free. And pulls out a set of brass knuckles from his trunks, but misses. No disqualifications inside the cage. Nico from the top rope hits the cutter. Krytorin truly pulling out all the stops. Goes to the pin. Not enough. Super kick connects. Leg hook, this could be it. No, Nico digs deep, gets that shoulder up. And Krytorin from the middle rope waits for Nico to get to his feet, and then no, countered by Nico. Krytorin wedged up awkwardly between the ropes and the cage. He may not be able to get free. His arm is kind of locked in behind him. He is very awkwardly wedged in there. I don't know that Krytorin can get up. This might be a victory for Nico. Indeed, I think Krytorin is stuck. Landed very awkwardly in between the ropes and the cage, and Nico takes advantage to get the victory. There he goes. We may need to get the referee in there to actually get him out. I think maybe he might be caught on the fence. I'm not sure what is going on there, but your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Nico. It is going to be Nico and Johnny Thumbs in the final. The winner of that match going on to compete for the All-Star Championship. All right, RLWF fans, this is what we have been waiting for. The main event and the final match in at least the Mayhem portion of the All-Star Tournament. It is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. No disqualification, no countouts. It is going to be falls count anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter where they pin them, when they pin them, we are going to emerge from this match with a winner, and that winner is going to go to the PLE in a triple threat match for the All-Star Championship. Johnny Thumbs has been an unbelievable surprise since literally barging his way into an RLWF contract.
And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, it is Nico. Nico versus Johnny Thumbs. This is going to be a great match. Again, a 2 out of 3 falls match. No DQ. Falls count anywhere. Let me start that prediction.
Here we go.
There's the bell. They charge at each other, and oh, Nico has him leaning but not falling.
It's also a test in their creativity. Doing the same
Thumbs, look at this, just grabbing him by the trapezius, just shaking him around like a rag doll.
2 falls in a match.
Putting the squeeze in to Nico early. And again, although we've had the best of the best medical staff backstage working on these guys between the matches. Oh, look at that. Just stomping on him. They have both been through the ringer tonight.
Can he hold on? Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things.
And not coming into this match 100%.
Destructive use of the name. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Nico rolls out.
You can't avoid it.
Again, falls count anywhere. Johnny Thumbs just waiting for Nico to get to his feet. Grabs him from behind. Why are they doing countouts? Maybe there are countouts here. There shouldn't be. I thought it was a false count anywhere, but again, 2K is going to 2K, so we'll see. Hopefully it's a 2 out of 3 match. We'll see. We'll find out. Johnny just laying into Nico. Nico trying to fight back here, going toe-to-toe against the big man. And I don't know if that's the right call, but we will find out. Thumbs unloading here. Couple of hits with the big right hand. Nico coming back here, though. The fans getting behind Nico on this one. And now Nico and Johnny Thumbs wailing away on each other. They lock up. Thumbs sends him into the ropes, and the big boot connecting. Tries for the pin. 2 count only. Thumbs decides to grab a baseball bat. Look out. Nico gets out of the way. Once again, hits him with the forearm. And once again, Thumbs unimpressed. Nico fighting back here to avoid the Samoan drop. But Thumbs right back on the offense. Has him up and just tosses him aside like a sack of potatoes. Missed on that swinging sledgehammer. Irish whip by Thumbs. And into a bear hug, but a nice reversal from Nico. Nico with the springboard. Coffin drop connecting. And attacking the arm. I mean, this is what Nico needs to do. He's got to get the offense where he can get it. Off the ropes. Big knee. Puts the big man down, and now attacking with the baseball bat. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. Against a beast, against a specimen like Johnny Thumbs. Nico from the top rope. Thumbs gets to his feet, middle of the ring. Nico misses. Thumbs steps aside. Off the ropes, snapping the neck. There's the counter from Nico. Nico has him up. Look at the strength of Nico on display. Oh, into the cutter. What a move from Nico. Repositions the big man. Hooks that leg. Is it enough? 2. Oh, so close. Wow. Thumbs rolls out. Nico going out immediately after him. Nico with a big headbutt puts him down for the count. The fans loving it at ringside. And a Revolution knee to the face. Goes for the pin. It is, in fact, falls count anywhere. The referee. Not even a 2 count out of that one. Nico working the arm. Setting up Thumbs for something. But Johnny Thumbs with the counter. And Thumbs with the roll-up. Referee, I mean, if it's a false count anywhere, why is the referee counting? Why is she staying in the ring? Kick out again by Nico. Thumbs setting up Nico again for something. Counter from Nico. Nico float over, sit out, powerbomb connects. Both men slow to get up. Nico finally on his feet. Again, a 2 out of 3 falls match, no falls yet. Nico throws a bullhorn at him. Nico from the top rope, hits the elbow. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Referee way out of position again because she's in the ring for some reason. 2 count only. Again, 2 out of 3 falls match. Oh, hits this vicious spin kick. But Thumbs back up on his feet. Has him way up. Hits the gutbuster. Leg is hooked. Referee is out of position. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Thumbs gets the first pinfall. He is 1 pinfall or submission away from going to the PLE, but Nico fighting back. Jawbreaker reversal, spin kick connects. That move has been working for him tonight. Nico has a folding chair and, oh, clobbers Thumbs with it. Unloading on the big man, but Thumbs back up and, oh no, again. Nico not falling for it twice in a row. Hits the big suplex. Both men down. I don't know why the referee is... I don't think there's countouts here. Maybe there is. Nico slides back in. There must be countouts on. 9 count. Thumbs finally back in. Has Nico up and off that top rope. Stomping away on Nico. Maybe just counting for crowd entertainment. I don't know. And Nico with the Samoan driver. And once again, both men back on the outside. I mean, I guess if they falls count anywhere but where there's also countouts, I mean, that seems very strange, but... One, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need to ponder it any longer.
Here is your winner,
Johnny Thumbs, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner and is going to the PLE to face off against GM Matthew Price. Potentially the next all-star champion. Right there, again, literally muscled his way into an RLWF contract and now may emerge as all-star champion. What a story, what a night of incredible RLWF action. We are going to be back for more, another tournament, another winner, and 7 more incredible matches waiting for us on Shock. So definitely make sure that you are here on Thursday. And again, the PLE, oh! Fiddle PDX, thank you very much for the follow. I forgot to make the announcement about the PLE, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to make the announcement about the PLE. I am here to announce that the first PLE of Season 4 is not going to be front of the line. It is instead going to be TLC Extreme. Every important match on that card is going to be a tables match. It's going to be a ladder match. It's going to be a tables, ladders, and chairs match. It could be a chairs match. Any combination thereof, and who knows what else my twisted mind may think of. It is going to be an incredible night, and on that night, we are going to crown an all-star champion, and it might be that guy right there. So, what that means is that Elijah George and Evelyn Precious, who still have the front of the line cases, still have more time to cash them in before new front of the line case holders are found. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the big announcement. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for all of the follows. Thanks for all chat for being here. Thank you to you, person on YouTube watching this, wondering what the heck I'm talking about. Much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment below. Share with a wrestling fan that you think might appreciate what we're doing here in the RLWF, and I will see you all next time.